We are the band Light on We Found New Music with Grant Owens, and this song is Change My Mind. This situation has gone on too long. Let's go on vacation and never come home. My friends told me just to leave you alone, but I'm still waiting for gray dots on my phone. I just know you break my heart again. If you really want to make this work, there's rules that we can bend. There's 7 billion others we can find. But if you really want to make this work, then you can change my mind, yeah. My heart hit the floor when I picked up my phone. She told me she wants to just be alone. I said you're lost and I told her go home. Lied through your teeth, said this grudge won't last long. But I just know you'll break my heart again. But if you really want to make this work, there's rules that we can bend. There's 7 billion others we can find. But if you really want to make this work, then you can change my mind, yeah. I should have known you'd break my heart again. You said you really want to make this work, there's rules that we can bend. I should have told myself that it'll all be fine. Maybe I just wanted to see you try to change my mind, yeah. We are the band Light on We Found New Music with Grant Owens, and the song is called Lips. Type and delete 3 short words you'll probably never see. The cycle repeats. I saw you where you said you'd never be. We sealed our fate, thinking about that sunny Monday. Hasn't been 10 days. Now I'm at some party, touching her face. Ooh, her lips don't taste as good as yours do. Her lips don't taste as good as yours do. As good as yours do. how do you get this far without knowing who you are? I'm trying to find your car when I'm out. And how am I just the same as the dumb old kid you knew 2 years today? And what do I do when you were my world, but I just couldn't give it to you? Her lips don't taste as good as yours do. Her lips don't taste as good as yours do.
Hey guys, Grant Owens here on We Found New Music. We are joined by the band Light in the studio. Everyone say hello.
Hello.
Hey guys. And they join us all the way from Nashville here in LA, making their radio debut with us and playing our showcase as well. Woo! I wanted to hit right away. There's a new single out titled Honest, and it's out now. You need to go stream it.
Yes, sir.
Very excited for it. The band Light, welcome to the show. If you don't mind, why don't we go down, starting with you. Introduce yourselves and the instrument you play in the band Light.
What's up, guys? It's Garrett, and I play lead guitar.
This is Jack. I play bass and keys.
I'm Connor. I'm the lead singer and part-time tambourine player.
My name's Trevor Moon. I play drums and high fives.
And you guys are from Nashville, right?
Yes, sir.
Right
Yes,
on.
sir.
So I got to know, tell me a little bit about the origins of the band Light.
Yeah, so it all started out in high school, where a lot of things start. And we were, I was going to say me, Connor, and Garrett were all in a production of Footloose in high school. We got Kevin Bacon over here with Connor. I was the Reverend.
You can never.
Ensemble.
No, you had a name, didn't you? Didn't you have a character? Were you like
If I
Lyle?
did, I don't remember because I didn't have any lines.
Anyway, the production got sadly canceled because of COVID. I was class of 2020, class of 21, 22.
Yeah.
23.
23.
Damn.
So we never got to do the performance. We were a little bummed out. But me and Connor, I was in a band in high school, and we actually had Connor, who was doing some solo stuff at the time. He actually opened up for one of my bands for like a Halloween show, and our band was kind of his backing band. And we really clicked that way in terms of music, so we started writing a little bit together. One of the songs that we started writing was Change My Mind.
And Millie.
And Millie.
Which those were originally going to be my solo songs when we
Yeah.
first wrote them, and then they just kind of sat there. But
Yeah.
anyways.
But yeah, so with us already having worked together, we had the idea of like, let's just record at Footloose. Let's just record the album. And as like a little like,
Yeah.
we can just do it some way. And so we invited like as much as the cast that would like come out and help with it. Garrett came out for one of the more rock songs. We needed a guitar player.
Yeah.
Jack was, I was like, we need some guy who can like shred on this. And Jack was like, it was like a movie moment. He's like, I know a guy.
And then it cut straight to Garrett walking in.
And at this point, I wasn't really friends with you guys. I was the new kid. I just moved in from Indiana my sophomore year. So I was just like, all anyone knew about me was that I could play guitar. So when I did Footloose, they knew I played guitar, so I ended up in the room with them.
Yeah.
And then those sessions turned into like the three of us working on more songs, like Promise You, Harmony, stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then I think once we got those released, we didn't really think anything of it. We were just like, okay, this is like a studio project.
Because Jack was going to college too. He went to New Orleans, right?
Yes. And then once I came back home from that, we decided let's try it out. Let's try to do something more like a band. And Garrett, this is when Trevor comes in.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
my favorite part.
The first friend that I made when I moved to Nashville initially was Trevor. Like, he was the first guy I was like, hey, can I sit with you guys for lunch? And thankfully, he was also a musician. And before I met Jack and Connor and started doing music with them, me and Trevor were in a few like punk and like metal bands together. And me and Trevor really gelled in music and outside of music. So when it came time for us to try and get someone to play drums, I begged the guys to at least audition. Trevor.
It was literally every day for a month probably.
Because I knew.
Like
because I knew
every
it was
single day,
perfect.
he was like, guys, like please let our friend Trevor let my friend Trevor please audition for the band, and we were like, whatever. Eventually we gave in, and like we were talking about earlier,
and look
the
what that
first
did
practice,
for you. And look what that did.
We go into the first practice, and he literally knows every single one of the songs, like word for word, bar for bar. I'll never forget. Like we finished the first song, and
It was
then like
harmony.
Us three like kind of just looked at each other, and we didn't even really say anything, but we like all just kind of connected on the fact that he was in.
We didn't have to do the classic. All right, band huddle.
No, like we just all knew. We were just like, yeah, he's in.
Yeah.
And there you go. That's
Cool.
It was history.
And then it's just been smooth sailing from there.
Yeah.
No bums.
Are you
One
guys
stadium later.
Influenced by any particular styles or bands that
Drake.
you grew up listening to?
No.
Besides Drake?
I think my writing a lot. You know, our TikTok fans will probably get a kick out of this, but I love Harry Styles. The guy's
What?
He's a huge inspiration of mine, and sort of kind of was really my first like idol when it comes to music, and so he's one for sure. But you know, other than him, like kind of just like anything from the 60s and 70s. It's just
David Bowie.
Like Bowie. The Beatles are a huge one. Jack loves the Beach Boys and the Beatles, and so we try to bring those elements back because there's just something about that type of music that, like Trevor was saying, it's just like so authentic, and it just feels.
There's an artistic life to it that I think we try to bring back as much as we possibly can.
Bring back, but also, you know,
modernize,
kind of,
and innovate,
you know, do in a new way, I guess.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you guys have diverse musical inspirations, but you have designated yourselves as a rock and roll boy band.
Yep.
Yes.
How has rock influenced your musical journeys?
I think there's just something so authentic about rock music, especially in its like early beginnings, that was so true to people. And I think that's true about every style of music, but I feel like especially rock brings out a lot of dramatics and emotion, whether you're sad or you're happy or like whatever you're feeling, it brings out that emotion to the fullest. And I don't think a lot of musical genres do that as well as rock does. And I think that's what really drew me into it as a middle schooler, listening to like Blink-182 and all that, and like that all just really made me feel. And that's the key to music, just feeling.
Totally.
Yeah.
Nice. And you guys have a lot of views on TikTok. You have some show clips that are hitting tens of thousands of views. That's a big integral component of who you are as a band. I feel like you're really responding with fans. They're receptive to what you're doing. What makes the Band Light performances so unique that's kind of just drawing this attention?
I think it's just the fact that no matter what stage we're on or like what scenario we're in, we try to treat it like a stadium show, like we're playing to like tens of thousands of people. And I feel like that's very entertaining to watch. And I feel like all four of us come from a theater background. Like all four of us did theater in high school, so I feel like we just bring that sort of like extra bit of like performance outside of just the music to the stage. whenever we play. Theatrics.
We try to view it as more of like a show and not a concert, and I think the other thing too is like viewing it more as like giving the audience something instead of like receiving something from the audience. If that makes sense. That's at least how I try to view it, and like
We're
think
givers.
I think that, Lord, I think that can allow it to be more authentic, I guess.
So let's talk about the new song, Honest. It has received nearly 1 million views on TikTok.
God, that's insane.
But now let's get into it. Tell us about the writing and recording process leading into this track.
Well, it started kind of on accident. You know, I just kind of got the idea for the song one day. I woke up and I don't know. You know, the song's kind of just about it's letting out all of this like built up anger, I guess. Like I was talking to a friend the other day. It's kind of, you know, when you have an argument with somebody and then you go home and then you're in the shower and then you like all of a sudden have all the best arguments and you're like, dang it, I wish I would have thought about that before.
Like a catharsis.
That's sort of what I think of Honest as. So I woke up and I kind of just like, I never write guitar riffs. Somehow that one just kind of came out, and so it just kind of was just a little demo. And one day I was like, you know what, I'm gonna post it on TikTok, and because who cares if it blows up, you know?
And it blew.
It'll help. And yeah, it blew up, but it kind of sucks because it was in a point like where we were still in talks with like management and like just going through some like different growth things that made it hard for us to like fully finish it.
Shout out to Jonas Group.
Shout out to Jonas
Shout out.
Group. So yeah, now we eventually got into the studio to record it in about March, and
Got it mixed, mastered, Dolby'd.
yeah, it's our first like fully produced and like recorded
It's
in
our
an
first
actual
real song.
studio.
Yeah.
We
Oh, wow.
actually never even had Trevor's real drums. This is the first song that we'll have like
Yeah.
real recorded drums from
That's
Trevor.
awesome.
I know.
Wow.
Step in the right direction.
I actually
That's
forgot
exciting.
about that.
We finally stepped outside of the bedroom. to
Yeah.
record this.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big deal. That's cool. How does this song set up the next chapter of the group and the collection of music for you?
I think it really sets the tone for kind of what our next, I don't know how much I want to tell, but what our next releases are going to look like and where we kind of want to go going forward. Like the rock and roll boy band, you
Yeah.
were saying, we're kind of going more in that direction. Whereas before we've been like surf rock, like indie rock, or doing like 80s stuff. We kind of, with this project, we kind of found who we are as a general, and we're looking to explore that more.
Yeah, you'll definitely start to understand the rock and roll boy band aspect as our releases, you know, kind of start to roll out. So it's gonna be a fun year, and yeah.
I think so. And Honest is the single. Go stream it now. Now, each of you want you to describe the band Light in 3 words.
Oh,
Oh, I got one.
The band Light. I'm
TBL.
sorry. I had to.
Boo, Connor.
Somebody else go. I need to go on hiatus for a second.
I actually couldn't think of anything other than the band Light. Because I thought that joke was so funny.
Okay. Let's
Honest.
see. The band Light in 3 words.
Honest.
Honest.
I think
Yeah.
on it.
That's what that is. One word.
I think drama,
Mm-hmm.
family, and
Joy.
rock and roll.
Okay.
That's one
Or
word.
not.
One word, like with the what do you call them? Apostrophes? Is
You
that
mean
what-
like the dashes? Bro, you mean the dash?
You mean a hyphen?
the hyphen? No, because I don't know. Rock and roll. Okay.
All
Drama, family, rock and roll.
All
That's
right,
the
I think
band
I
Light.
got it. Excitement, emotion, energy. The 3 E's.
Yeah. I love it.
Well, thank you guys so much for stopping through. Oh, you have 3 words for us.
Jack has 3.
All right, let's do. I'm gonna agree with family. That's definitely one.
Yeah.
Soul and theatrics.
There you
Yes.
go.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I'm just going to go with awesome, awesome, and awesome.
Or the band Light.
family.
Where's the
Same
band
thing.
Light?
Same thing. The awesome, the band Light. Thanks so much for stopping through.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. We can't wait to see what's next for you. Seems like big things in the future. The band Light, thanks for joining us on We Found New Music.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Bum, ba-da-ba-bum.
Thank you so much. We found new music.